broadcasting. If I'm live. Okay. We're going to be playing Find the Chameleons. 2, 3, 4. I guess that's how many chameleons there are. I'm not going to find them all. But we're going to try. Let me quickly turn off that. As you can see, there is a radar that I do have that I can turn on and off. And now we're going to turn those off and see how many we can find without that. And then do like the rest of it like with it. So let's get going. One's right here. One's right there. And right there. That's easy. One's right there. And to see the leaderboard, I have 524 found, but I also got 2 rebooks. So once you get to like 200, you can reboot. You don't even have to find 234. Once you get to 200, boom, reboot. And I do have a flying carpet, which makes things a lot more easier. See, this is what I normally do. Just go around, look around, find things. It's fine, right? Now, I know about this. One here. No. One there. Should be one there. One say I'm doing this without that thing because having all of those lit up, it's kind of like a lot to deal with. One's right there. Hey, Gail. Hi, and welcome to the live stream. There should be one, yeah, there. And then one should be disguised as corn, but is not. Yeah, this one. See? But I like this. It's Find the Chameleon. And you're just going around hunting chameleons. One nail. One nail. This is what you pretty much do. Go out and you hunt. And we will be hunting. And then we'll turn on the thing. Once we're done hunting, we go over things really quickly. One right there, behind the ladder. Alright, for the code for this, it's 1, 2, 3. And then if you look underneath this table, one's right there. 1, 2, 3. Simple code. Guess they really wanted to go simplicity. How much time do I have on this? Those are like on a timer, so they will eventually get there. Easy, and I've already joined. So, hey. There. It's like I was shooting at him, but he didn't want to count. Go around behind those. It's just too many to remember where everything is. This is a big, huge section of things. I remember this section being a pain because it's just so big. If I go back here, I know one way there. I know there should be one there. And there is different kinds of biomes. So you could join the different biomes and everything. Should be one here. Right there. And there should be another one here somewhere. Yeah, I see it. Back here. Behind that. There we go. And then there should be one literally right here on the wall. I remember that one. I don't think there's any on these boxes at all. But I do know that there should be some here. And shelf. Hmm? Okay, weird. No. There should be one here. I remember end shelves. There was one on the shelf. Thought it was literally right at the end. Should have been. Huh. There should have been one on a shelf. The shelf color doing a pose. I just don't see. I know there's one right there hanging. It's being not back there, but right there. And then there should be one in the red. And then you want to check back here. here just in case. One way here. I'll come back to that shelf. I know there is. I know there was one way here. There should be one way here. And the only reason I got a flying carpet was for one reason only. Oh, there's one right back there. There's a reason why I got the flying carpet. There's an area that you can't really reach and you really can't get them. That I think the developer to this game needs to fix. Because it really is unable to. Come on. Just grab him. There should be one on the shelf. I know there is, and I remembered it was like the end shelves. It's just not showing up. I'm turning it on for a minute. I know there is. Oh yeah, this one. But I know there was something here. That's outside. Huh. I, well, before I remembered it being like literally like right there. I I I remembered that. And now it's not there. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's just not there. And these things are trying to show me the cars. Right there. For that car. This car, you have to come all the way around to this section. Zoom your characters right there. That's kind of a challenge. And for this one, right there in the headlights. I know those. Right off the bat. And this, you just gotta jump, grab. And then you also have to come up here. Because there should be one here. I don't remember any of the ones being up here but one. And that one's up here. And that one right there. Now, I really wanted to show you guys, like, about the hammer that you do get in the game. There is a hammer, and you do get it. Let me grab that. On the way up. Okay, and shoot this thing. But I do know something. That. And this one. We will be making our way there. Yes, that's. There should be one on a wheel right there. making our way to that beach. We'll come back to everything else. But we really got to make our way to this beach area, grab this hammer, shoot the one that's behind that. Get this one right here on the wall. That one. Surprisingly, there's none on the back of that. Alright, we need to go to that desert. So let's make our way to this desert. Because I'm going to show you where that hammer will be coming in handy. I'll quickly grab the one back here. And then I'll show you where that hammer one comes in handy. You want to go in the desert and you want to find the building with the tape. Hold on, there's this person wants to do this. That's the thing. I have to find a person that will do this and stand on a pressure plate with you. And then that opens this door and then you just shoot the thing in there. But it's kind of hard to have someone there. It doesn't look like she's going to. Huh. Well, there is this, and I'm gonna cheat my way down this because it is a pain in the butt. And what you do, you just have to click this so many times. Just keep on clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking. Oh my. This one could be a pain. This is what the handle is for. So you can break open this box and boom. And then restart once you get it. So it's not too bad. Like I said, we're gonna do this regularly for a little while and then we're just gonna turn it on. Because I ain't gonna spend all the time just looking, and we ain't gonna get all that within a short amount of time. It's just fast, quick, grab, go. Those two right there. Up one right here by the bush. We're gonna make our way back. Got that. And we're just gonna turn on this thing, and we're gonna go through it because we really don't want to waste time. To look, it is fun to do this without this on. That's what I usually do, is do this without the radar. But when you're in a time crunch and you're kind of in a hurry, kind of want to just get it done. So let's just fly up to this, get that thing, fly over here, grab that, really quick grabs. Right, over here. I think it's showing me this. That's not yet up. It's not there yet. Oh yeah, the one underneath that tree. One right above the cage. And it keeps showing me this. This is how the radar works. One right there. See, it was showing me the outside for that radar. There should be one right here. Oh, see, I was looking at the other end on the end aisles. Like I said, I knew there was one, and I thought it was over here. It was in the back section. Ah, makes sense. Okay, I was on the right track, just the wrong section. I was going in the front instead of in the back. I knew it. I was thinking I was going crazy. Oh yeah, one way here. Blends right in. And then going all the way up. So if you do see me on this, just know that you follow me around and I'm moving around. I'm using the radar and I'm looking in that area. That means I haven't found that one and I'm still walking on that one, and just follow me around and you'll get to them. Hmm. It shows that. I'm thinking it's up here. Those dots should be up here. One right there. Well, oh yeah, right here. That's tricky. See, that could be very tricky. They could be hidden in very, very tricky areas. One right there. One right there. Should be one all the way over here. On that. Let me check the rock. Because I knew there was one right there. That is the backgrounds. You go in there, there's some in there as well. But there's also some few dots I've noticed in there that I couldn't get to because it was blocked off. So it was kind of confusing in there. But if you go to this wall, you go from the elevator around, there is a fake wall right here. And you kind of go in here. Whoa. Let's get those off. Fuck a flame. And you just do that. And you get one in there. Here. And there is one in here where you jump from here on top of this, go in here, go down the pipe, and you get down the green pipe just like Mario. Now, let's just show you what I mean when I say kind of confusing. Because, like I said, it is a little confusing. Hmm. Like I'm already saying one right here. I don't think it's the light one. Because there is one in the light. There's one right here. Is it in the light? I'm not seeing it here. Yep. Yeah, it can't be in the lights. I know there was one in the lights. Right here. Yeah, there's the one in the lights right there. Yeah, see those dots are showing up, yet you can't get to them. No matter where you go, you can't walk around it. There's always a blockage for those dots. And that's what I could not get. There's one right there. And if you want to know, you could go to this. You could go to the one that you're on. Desert, lighthouse, snow, moon, candy. Now we're getting some desert ones. These count as deserts. I'm not getting this one though. Oh, he's all the way up there. Yeah, see, it's like right there, and then that one is like right there, and you just can't get there. There's no special walls that I could see that would glitches through, but yet there's like dots. Why is there dots? Why is there dots and you can't get to them? It just doesn't make sense. And you can't get to them, and no matter what direction you go to, there's always a wall blocking. Yeah, there's no way around. It's all covered up in walls. See, wall there, and then you try to go around, and then there's a wall there. You try to go this way, there's a wall there. It's always blocks you off. You can't get them. But we do get whatever was in here, we got. So now we got a respawn because there's no exit points to this. And we're gonna make our way over here. Get those two. one right there. One in here. And it says there's one around here. Ah, back here. There we go. Now that should be good on the fall, the waterfall. One right here. And one in the boat. And let's get straight to the one on the fence right here. One right there on the bench. Come on, bench. One right there. And there should be one right on the top of the slide, right there. One should be on the seesaw thing. One should be right there in the bucket. And right on the merry-go-round thing. And that should be good for that. One on top of that light pole. Now this truck has three. One right now. One right on the back right here. And there should be one on the top. Go up here. Go right in there. One on the rock. Boom. Over here, there should be one right here. One hanging in the tree. One right there on the sand. None in the fire pit. One behind the log. One right here. And this one's kind of tricky. He's literally like, oh, nope. Yeah, he's up there. And now we'll go in here. Should be one. No. Saying there's one here. I think it's just showing the red dot. Because the red dot isn't there. Like there's nothing there. I do know that there's some of, you know, along the edges where I mostly look. One right now. I made it into another stream. Hi. Hi, Potato Capybara. Welcome to the stream. Yep, one right now. There's a number 3 in red here, but that's for the code, which is the 123, which we've already know. So that code is pretty much useless to me. See one here. Yep. Here. We're going to index moon, and there should be 3 more. I miss watching these. OMG. Aw. I miss, actually, I really, really miss is actually being able to type to your fans and your friends without it being blocked. Oh, not show up. One right now. That's what I really miss, being able to just talk instead of this air verification thing and making it when you can't talk to people. And this is where you need the carpet for. Let's see, there's one right here. Ah, he teleported me. That's so hard to get up here because it just likes to teleport. Nope. It just likes to teleport me, and I can't grab the gun thing. Just it is just so complicated because it teleports you. Hey, got him. He's up here. Gotta use the carpet to get him. And now we have all the moons. And yeah, I hate that spin thing. Yeah, I know. It's just terrible because I got friends, I got fans, and if they're not age verified with me, then they can't talk to me. I can't talk to them. And it's just terrible. Well, and another thing that's becoming terrible is they also are doing world chat. I don't know if this one has, yeah, global. The global chats. That's not fun, especially in restaurant press. Global chat would be blowing up like crazy, and it's usually toxic people, bullying others, and all just chit chatting with their friends. And it's like so annoying because it's like, can you not just talk in your regular server? Why? Why does it have to be in a global? I don't want to see that in global. I don't care for it in a global. In HS, keep it that way. I guess they were doing like an event where they put the global out and then they never got rid of it. So now we're like stuck with global. Here's one right there. But yeah, that is just so annoying. One right here. Same one's right here. Oh, way up here. How do I forget about that? Got 8 minutes for this one to show up. There's one right here in the back. One right here by the pool. Right here by the rocks. Right. Now we're gonna go straight to the candy land as well as going over here. We'll go over here, get this. Should be one somewhere. Oh, wait, here. Up there. Okay. Going to Candyland. This is the candy one. One way up here on the cupcake. You know, I really think that right here would have been one, but there's not. That's like a false wall. One right here. Maybe it's on top. Is it down here? Yeah, it's right here. It's in this side, this fake wall. Okay. So is that everything up here? Yep. Time to go down here. Okay. This has so many in here. Like one there on a waffle, one there on a chocolate. This had so many lined up. One there on a chocolate, one there, and one right here on the bridge. And one right there behind that. And one right here. And then we go up here and we'll find something. There's down here. Where is it leading me? It's leading me. Huh. Not sure. Why would it lead me down there? And it should be something. I'll get this one really quick. And I get you. I'm not getting it. Why is it showing me right here? There's nothing there. I don't get why it's showing me this right here when I don't see anything. I don't get it. See, oh, I see. Ah, up here, it's showing me this thing. Oh, okay. It's showing me that. I'm thinking I'm trying to go one thing at a time, and that's just showing me thing that's up. Well, there's one there, and there should be one right here in the middle. One right here. One right here. There should be one right here. And this is another one that I kind of had issues with. I'll show you once you see. It's so weird. Well, it says there's one extra here, and it's like whale. There's that. And then you go up here. Should be one up here. Fella. Yeah, see, and then it shows this. And I'm looking around. I don't see it there. Oh, it's right there. There's two in the icing. That one was confusing a little bit because there was two in the icing. Okay. You should have one right here. One behind the waffle thing. And other one's probably on top. Wait. And one should be. Fly over the Candyland section. Anything lights up. Up. Something light up. One is down. You go to the candy. And voila. We got all the candy section. See? We'll go over here. Why is it too lit up for this boat? One right there. Hmm. And one right there. And there should be one right here somewhere. It says right here. But that's the thing. I don't see it being right there unless it's right there hanging above you. And that is tricky. I think I have to climb up here. I forgot there is one right there. Can't really. Reaching that one is a little complicated. There we go. I was thinking, what the heck was there going to be one there? Seen where those desert over on there. Got that. Get around this quickly. It says something here. Ah, maybe it's all up there. Right there. Right there. Right there. One here, X. Right there. Already got that one. Let me fly up here. Didn't think it was on top. Not sure why. It's saying over here. I'm not sure why. It's nothing here. Oh, there's one right there. And right here. That's why. It was showing the ones down here and not necessarily up there. That's why. Okay. Should be one. Probably. Yeah. I know there's one right there in the file. This showing down. So one over here. Yes. Okay, going down here and right there behind the ladder. Following this, I don't see necessarily why there's none right here. There's nothing there. So don't even need to do that. But there should be one right in here going straight to the boat. Because there's nothing over here. So you don't need to waste your time doing that. Go through this and get to this. Get that one. And as you can see, I'm flying through all this, and nothing is highlighting. Oh, there's something right here. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm flying past. Okay. I'll skim this way. Boom. Nothing. Boom. Nothing. Nothing here. Skimming through. Nothing here. Nothing over here. I'll pick up on my radar if there was. Nothing's over here. Got nothing there. Nothing here. Looks like we missed the time for this. So we won't be getting it in the stream. Because it's just too much time to wait and we've already lost our chance. Alright, for this one, I'm pretty sure there's one in the sand. Right now, I go for edges first. There's one in the middle. And one here somewhere. Yep, in that tree. That's good for that one. Right here. One right here for the desert. Here. Now. Say one right here, but again, I'm not sure why. Because there's nothing here. As for this, I don't know why there's X's there, red, green, and blue, when there's nothing I could do about it. Like, I could go to those. I've seen it before. But it's like you can't push it. It looks like buttons or something. I tried shooting it. I tried hitting it with the hammer, clicking it bare hand, and it's just, I couldn't figure out why. See, I'm stepping on it, shoot it, clicking. I have the hammer before. The hammer isn't for it. I'm trying, I'm clicking, I'm barehanded, I'm shooting it, and it just doesn't work. Okay, it will not work. That's one nail. But yeah, see. And then you look at the red, and it's just not the nail. Okay. Can't do anything. Can't open it. Can't make those turn green. So I'm very confused. What am I supposed to do when they just don't open? Yeah. That there's this that we're going in, and we're gonna shoot that. And you'll see yellows too. We're gonna continue. Why is it showing over here? It's not really out there like I thought. Should be one way here. getting too tired for this. It's not easy. It really isn't. When you're too tired and you're like, I'm just at it. I don't wanna. Uh, my goodness. Yeah, there's just same thing like you do. You just go through, you find these. I'm just too tired to really try this one. I'm just too tired. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah. I'll do the maze on my own with this. It's just, I'm just too tired and I'm just not seeing it anymore. I'm starting to lose my mind. That's why I can only do so much before I start to lose my mind. And then I start not being able to see things. One there. One up here. Up here should be one. Get to him. I'm not having patience. We got 172. We'll do like the others some other time. We'll quickly skim through this. That. Again, blue. One right here. I'm just too tired to really see anything. But anyways, I'm just gonna end this here. And this is what you pretty much do with this one. Just run around, find things. There is a winter map as well, a winter section, and a lighthouse section. There's also this, it needs 2 people. There's a winter section, there's this lighthouse section. As you can see, there is this section right here. Like there's one right there. And if you go in here, you don't even need to do all this because all this gets you nowhere when really the object is right there underneath the ladder. I'll show you. You could go up here, do all this, and realize they tricked you and baited you up here. Because once you get up here, it's not here. There's nothing up here. It's all literally right there. They were just baiting you up. And there's one right there in the tree. Be going all the way up here. And there was only one up here. There. See? All that and eliminate. And that should be good. One. They can't. Nail. 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 And nail. And this is the whole winter section as well. Just like this lighthouse. I think we're good with the lighthouse. We could quickly check. Lighthouse. There's two more. Oh, more. Until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lighthouse. But yet I don't see any on the lighthouse map section that's small. If you go up here, nothing left up there. There's one right there. But like I said, you just do that. I wanted it to get to 200 and then end it. So let's quickly get to the 200 by going straight to the snow and get to that 200 mark. And then we'll end it. Why is there one right there? Okay, maybe up, up, and here. There we go. We'll get to that 200 really quickly. Get that one in a bucket. One right here should be, right back in the back of the door. Controller's about to die. No. No, controller. Don't do that. Hold on. Wireless controller. Ouch. One there. There. Image send on top of the file. Delete that tree. Okay. We're almost there to the 200 mark. There's a cave. Oh. Okay. The cave is so nice. Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, I see. But how do you get to it? Oh, bunch. There we go. And then should be one right there. And it now. And it now. We're gonna go through this cave when it's here. And this cave is all the last thing to do. Faster way to go through the cave. Do this. Loop around. Yep. And that is our 200 mark. So that's our 200 mark. Now you could rebirth if you want, but rebirthing will get you to complete 0. So if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.